Hello everybody, this is King Clasher 44, and today we're going to be talking about what I think you should be upgrading first in defenses. Now, number one on my list is going to be the Mortar. The Mortar is very effective against large groups of troops. If someone sends in a large group of barbarians or archers or goblins, or a mix of all three, it takes them out very fast and efficiently. It's an area splash building, but it does have its defaults. The red zone on the inside means that it cannot fire, which is like, I like to put defenses around it to protect it. Now, number two on my list is going to be the Wizard Tower. The Wizard Tower does very high damage, and it's also an area splash building. It's very effective against large groups of troops, like the barbarians, archers, goblins, giants, anything of that sort. It has a faster fire rate than the Mortar does, but it also has a very smaller range. You can see that the range on this is 7 tiles, and the range in the Mortar is 4 to 11 tiles because of that red zone. I do like to put the Wizard Tower next to storages because it takes out goblins very fast. Level 5 goblins, it shoots them in one shot. Only one shot. So it's very effective against protecting storages. Now, number 3 on my list is going to be the cannons. As you can see, I'm still getting my final upgrades on my Wizard Towers to max. I just started that one yesterday, and now I'm going to be working on the cannons. Cannons at least level 10 are very effective. If you want to get them to 11, I believe it takes 3 million and 5 days to level 11, and at level 10 they take 4 days, so that seems about right. They're very effective. They have a pretty good range. They're single fire, single target defense, and they're very good against like giants and everything. Number 4 on my list is going to be the Archer Towers. Now, the Archer Towers, right, they're really hard to upgrade for money and for time. As you can see, the Archer Towers at level 9 do the same amount of damage as the cannons at level 9. Now, the Archer Towers do have one more tile of range, which really isn't that much, but it does do its damage. And the difference between these two, and why I put the cannons first before the archers, is that the cannons from 9 to 10 is 1.6 million gold in only 4 days. The archers from 9 to 10 is 2.5 million gold in a staggering 6 days to upgrade, which is a very large amount of time. So I would do those after the cannons, but they are very effective. Now, number 5 on my list is going to be the air defenses. At least get them to level 4 before you start working on other things, because they just start looking very scary at that level. Level 4, you can see they're a single target. They shoot down balloons, dragons, healers, those things in the air, the minions, and all that. The air defense is very effective against those things. You can see it does 160 points. It has a pretty good fire rate, and it shoots against any target. With the new update, they added another one, so they are going to be harder to upgrade. They do take a while, not that much gold, like 1 million gold to level 5, but also 6 days. So that it's a long time, but just not that much gold. Number 6 on my list is going to be the Teslas. Now, the Teslas, just at level 1 to 2, take 1.25 million. Now, that's a lot just to level 2 and 4 days. So that's why I put them at the bottom of the list before the Expos. But in the new update, before the last one, they actually added ×2 damage to the P.E.K.K.A, and that's very effective. It's very helpful. But I would do those after your air defense. And the last one to worry about would be the Expos. As you can see, I do have max Expos. That is only because I gemmed them, because I got iTunes cards for my birthday, and I felt like doing something crazy. So I don't have to worry about those anymore, which is very helpful. But they also do 75 points of damage a second, and they have about half the hit points as a Town Hall level 9 does. As you can see, a Town Hall level 9 has 4,200 hit points, and an Expo level 3 has 2,400 hit points. They're really hard to take down, and they have an extremely high fire rate. And then the last thing is obviously the walls. These, I think, Supercell is just trying to screw us with, because just to level 6 to 7, one wall out of 250 walls that you can have takes 200,000 coin. That is just unbelievably high amounts for all of those walls. It takes such a high, at least get them to level 6, and then get your inners to level 7, and then that should be good for quite a while until you max out your actual defenses. That concludes the end of this video today. Please like and subscribe, and check my Facebook channel out at KingClasher44.